right, my name is Clyde Pearson Jr. I'm a native of here of Alexandria, Virginia. My mother and father was born in Gabby, South Carolina. They came up here, and I was born in Washington, D.C. I went to St. Joseph Catholic School. Then I went to Parker Gray. I have a lot of memories here in the city where we used to go over to Charles Houston School to play basketball as a group of fellows. And we lived in the projects. It was a blessing that we lived together, when we stayed together, and we looked out for one another and made sure everybody could eat together. And I remember when I lived on 119 Southwest Street, right next to Krispy Kreme's. I remember when we used to go to Fallon and get the coal, and we had coal stoves, and we had an outhouse back in the day, and I was a little boy, and I was just so thankful when I moved over to the projects. I thought I was moving to a brand new townhouse, and I've been really blessed at that time. And we had a lot of memories at the Catholic school with the teachers and going to Catholic school. And one thing we did do as a community, a black community, we stuck together. That was the most important thing back then, is to stick together and try to raise each other's children. So when we raise each other's children, as we grow older, we would know each other. So I have one son named Titus Pearson, who had 11 children, and I have one son, Darren Pearson, who have 3 children. And I'm so blessed and so grateful that they take care of me now. And I share a lot of memories with them. And I took them on tours in the city, showed them where we could go and where we could not go. They could not believe that we could not go on Washington Street, Columbus Street, back in the day. But now we are just blessed where we can go all over the city and to enjoy ourselves. So those things that we taught our children about, and they are so grateful and so thankful that we taught them that.
Did you were close to the library, I guess, when you were growing up?
Yes.
Did you ever come here, or was it still sort of an area?
No, we couldn't come in this
Yeah,
library.
yeah,
We couldn't come down this part of Queen Street at all.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. We had to go to the library up on Alpha Street and Whiff.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we was not allowed to come on Washington and King Street at that time. And back then, it was just places that we wanted to go to. The pizza shop we couldn't go to. We couldn't go to Murphy's. and if you went to Pennis, you had to go in the back door. You had to go in the back door to shop at Pennis, and then we came back. When we left Pennis, you had to go back out the back door. So we're just so grateful and blessed that now we can go anywhere we want to go. We're just blessed in this town now. I'm just so thankful to being born and raised in this town. I thank the Lord for a program like this, for Black history, where we can see each other, stick together, and I'm very thankful for what you're doing, where this is memories for our children and ancestors, and come down and go in the library and pull this up, saying, that's my grandfather, that's my father, and he was there in that library at that time. Growing up, I had older sisters and brothers, and I was grateful for them, and they taught us a lot. And I remember down the Bird, South Side, up on the Hump, and uptown, it was just a blessing, just to see and to go those places. Now those places are townhouses now. So we have to move out different areas of the town at this time. But we try to make our to meet together, like down the Departmental Club, and we have a fellow named by the name of Lucky Elliott. He brings us together once a month for luncheon, and we have picnics. And most of our people in our age, we 75, 80, 85, and we're still trying to stick together in this town to let our children and grandchildren and members of our family know that there's still history here.